Okay, welcome. I'm Susan. Welcome to my channel. This afternoon, since it's so cold in Garnbeck today, we're going to make some tortilla soup. Now in my pot I put about a tablespoon of olive oil in the bottom of the pot. And of course I have Tilly right here at my feet. Tilly's always at my feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with one medium onion diced. Put that in there. Now I also have one jalapeno pepper that I seeded and took the ribs out and diced because I don't want this too hot. So we'll get this going here. Hear that sizzle? There we go. Now we're cranking. So we're going to get this kind of chopped up. And I'm going to put the jalapeno in. And the recipe called for 3 cloves of garlic, but this is such a huge clove. I think I'm just going to do 1 clove. And I think that might be plenty. So I'm going to mix 1 clove of garlic in there. Maybe. Or you need 2 men and a boy to do that. Can you do that, Will? That's good, thank you. Appreciate that. These were big cloves to begin with. I think we're just going to put the 1 clove in there. Now we're going to cook this until the onions are pretty well cooked. This will take about 5 minutes or so. There we go. Alright, so now let's get these all browned and going here. Now let's put in some other ingredients. First off, I think what I'm going to do is this can of tomatoes. Put those in there. Now what I'm going to have to do is break them up. Some more in there. Get them all out. Okay. Get them all broken up here. This is a really quick and easy soup to do. Okay. Now I'm going to do just a little dash of salt here. And I've got chili powder and cumin. And I'm going to do a teaspoon of each. There's chili powder. You can use any chili powder you like. Mild, hot, medium. And a teaspoon of cumin. Maybe we're getting low on cumin, looks like. Well, that's probably a teaspoon of cumin. Okay. Now I've got a can, well not a can, but equivalent to a can of black beans. You want to take your black beans in a can and rinse them before you put them in here. So I'm going to put a can of black beans drained and rinsed. I cooked these from the dried beans because I didn't have any canned. And we're going to do about, a cup of corn. There's a little more in the cup in there, but that's what we're going to use.
That's the corn that we just got this year, right?
Yeah, that we just
Got
took
that
off
and then sliced it and then...
we took it off the cob and froze it.
Yeah.
What did we get, 5 dozen ears of corn or something like that? Crazy.
It was a bunch.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now I've got a 32-ounce can, not a can, but a box of beef broth, or I'm sorry, chicken broth that I'm going to put in here. I'm going to let these flavors meld. Now, if I were to follow the recipe, this is where I put my chicken in and start cooking my chicken from raw. But I had some pre-cooked chicken in the refrigerator and thought this is a good way to use it. So what I did was just chop up the chicken I had in the refrigerator. But all that'll be on the instructions in the description box, so we'll get that handled here. I'm going to turn this up so we can get there we go. My pilot went out. Okay. Going to get this boiling here. Chop up some of those tomatoes. You know, it called for a can of whole tomatoes. I don't know why they didn't do just a can of crushed tomatoes, since you have to crush them up anyway. Oh well, who knows. So I've got 2 chicken breasts that I already cooked in the refrigerator. I'm going to add them into the soup. As you can see, this comes together really quick, especially if you've got pre-cooked chicken. Set that back here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to boil this. Well, we're going to bring it to a boil and we're going to simmer it for about 25 minutes. And then we'll come back and finish it off. So I'll see you in a couple. Okay, we've been cooking the soup for about 25 minutes. Everything's heated through all that chicken, so we can get it out now. Now you can serve this if you want. You can use do fried tortillas cut into strips. I don't have any corn tortillas, so I'm going to just use plain old tortilla chippers as opposed to corn tortillas cut into strips. Put it in there, a little lime wedge. Be nice if we had a piece of avocado, but we don't. But that looks scrumptious. I mean, that is really, and it smells wonderful. I'm going to taste the broth if I don't burn myself first. Oh, that's got a lot of flavor to it. So we'll put this on the put the description, or the recipe, excuse me. You know, I'm kind of tired right now. It's late in the day, and my Parkinson's really kicks in late in the day, so my apologies if I've been kind of slow this afternoon. But please, try the tortilla soup. I'm sure you'll love it. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.